Hello, YouTube. Today is a dark day for the history of our country. And, Americans' rights are getting taken away from us. It's one of the freaking saddest days in America's history. Haven't all heard by now? The Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. I don't even know where to begin to start because I have so much I want to get out. Oh gosh. Yes, I could start by saying, what should I start by saying? Say that Supreme Court should definitely be ashamed of themselves. I mean, big time. Big time. They should be ashamed of themselves. And, women, because them not having access to abortion, they'll die. They'll try to commit suicide. You know, it's just not a good day for us. This is wrong. I'm furious with this. I'm not a woman, but I still believe in a woman's right to choose. And you know, God, this Supreme Court disgusts me. A bunch of those justices are a bunch of idiots. Idiots! You should all be getting into... You don't even know what you frickin' did to many women. Yeah, justices, you don't know what you did to them. Idiots. But the fight must not stop. Politicians, you must keep fighting. Because you must keep fighting for abortion. Because this is one of the saddest days in our history. To the women who feel like having an abortion, I want to say a couple things. I am sorry that these idiots did this. That the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade. Suicide shall never be the answer. But these justices, they just don't care. They're trying to control Americans. Is that okay? They're trying to control us. Oh. By just taking away a woman's sacred right to choose. That's controlling when women should have that right. Come on. Oh, you guys are just disgusting. I don't even know what to say to you guys. This is a historic, sad, sad day for our country. And I wanted to play some responses. Wanted to play some responses of some of the politicians that, but of course they're saying it correctly. This is but you know what? We're not going to give up. We will not give this up. And I also want to say, hey, you Republicans, you got your way on this. Shouldn't you guys be happy and cheerful that you guys been fighting for this all your life? I bet you are. I bet you're celebrating in private. I don't want to see people kill themselves. The Supreme Court justice don't understand any of that. You guys are going to face major consequences. Hope you all know that. This is absolutely unacceptable. Senator Dianne Feinstein said, today is a dark day for our country. By overturning Roe v. Wade, the conservative majority on the Supreme Court has declared that women no longer have the right to control their own bodies. This decision is an outrage for the women of this nation will have catastrophic consequences for generations. The effects will be far-reaching. Half the women in this country live in states that will outlaw abortion. Meaning they will lose all access to safe reproductive health care, and lower-income women who can't travel for abortion care will bear the brunt of it. Make no mistake, some women will die because of this decision, whether through unsafe and unregulated abortions, a lack of access to medically unnecessary life-saving abortions, or suicide. I remember those dark days, passing a plate in college to collect money for a classmate to go to Mexico for an abortion. This court has returned us to that shameful past. Supreme Court, you're a court of idiots. That's the truth. Roe has been the law of the land for nearly 50 years. These generations of women who have known this right, which has now been overturned by a handful of conservative judges who should... I'll say this afterwards. The next generation of women will have fewer rights than their parents. It's a major backward move for this nation. The only option is for Congress to pass a law to restore women's reproductive health care rights and ensure over their own health care. Anything short of that devalues the lives of women and signals they can't be trusted to make decisions about their own bodies. Congress, you must pass a law to restore women's reproductive rights and ensure control over their health care. Senator Dianne Feinstein, you are right. All you conservative judges should all get kicked off if there's a way. You should all get kicked off of that court. But I know you irresponsible idiots would just say, I didn't do it. Because you guys don't take responsibility. You guys are the sickest people on the planet. Let's hear what Senator Elizabeth Warren has to say.
You see this app
And trust me, she is spitting mad, she
right
said.
here?
If you didn't see long ago, she said, I am angry because this is what Republicans have been fighting for decades now.
All because of using.
Well, let's see what she has to say.
Also with us to discuss the decision, Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts. Senator, good to have you with us. You put out a statement. You tweeted, "Hold on to hope. Don't give in to despair." And in a statement, you said Democrats have tools to fight back, from legislation in Congress to executive orders from the president to initiatives at the state and the local level. How effective do you think those measures are going to be?
Well, they're going to be just as effective as they need to be. Look, I am spitting mad over this. We have 6 extremist justices on the United States Supreme Court who have decided that their moral and religious views should be imposed on the rest of America. This is not what America wants.
No,
And
it
in
isn't.
a democracy on this issue, the Supreme Court does not get the last word. The people do. And we are going to fight back. We've got.
Elizabeth Warren, you are right. We will fight back. We will not give up. We will not let these idiots who overturned this get away with it. You will not get away with this. You will not get away. You will not get away with this. I mean that.
Tools, we're going to use them, and in November, we're going to make sure that we elect enough people who believe in that democracy that we can pass Roe versus Wade and make it the law of the land again.
We must do that. We must make Roe versus Wade the law again, Elizabeth Warren. You are right. I mean it. You are just absolutely right. And Justice Clarence Thomas calls on Supreme Court to revisit gay marriage decision. But that's not what we're talking about. We have other things to talk about. But Elizabeth Warren, you are right. We must make this the law again. We must pass this. We must elect enough people. All you conservative judges who voted to overturn Roe versus Wade, you're going to see some consequences. And they're going to be women hurting themselves. You should be ashamed of yourself. I mean it.